did not create a cocoon around him. I mean, you saw him in the Oval Office. You saw him making speeches. He wasn't hiding somewhere. I didn't have him, you know, sequestered in some place. I mean, that's
wish he had.
Was that hurtful to you when they were describing you as Lady Macbeth and all of those?
Yes, it was very hurtful. It was very hurtful, especially from some of our so-called friends.
So let's talk about the Bidens and what they had to say in their first post-White House joint interview. Political commentator and former Trump White House official Camryn Kinsey is here, along with New York Post reporter Lydia Moynihan. Lydia, let me come to you first, as you're not in the studio with us. What did you make of the View appearance?
Yeah, I mean, he's obviously trying to get ahead of some of the bad press that's going to be coming with a pretty devastating tell-all book, and he's trying to revive his reputation that was left in tatters when he left office. He is not selling, his son is not selling many paintings, Biden is not making the kind of money I think that he hoped he would be making. And it's a difficult web that he really has to weave, though, because he's trying to sort of rewrite history when Americans overwhelmingly voted for a complete overhaul of the very policies that he was trying to implement. So he's also trying to not criticize Kamala Harris too much. And it's just a tricky scenario for him. And, you know, it's really not befitting his office as well to be out there criticizing the current administration either.
And Camryn, talking of rewriting history, former President Biden talked about why he thought Kamala Harris lost the election. Let's listen to that. I'll get your reaction.
So why do you think the vice president lost, and were you surprised?
No. I wasn't surprised, not because I didn't think the vice president was the most qualified person to be president. She is. She's qualified to be president of the United States of America. Right. But I was surprised. I wasn't surprised because they went the route of the sexist route, the whole route. I mean, this is a woman.
So it was sexism. He also went on to say there was racism that lost it. Not a mention of policy.
Yeah, it wasn't sexism. There was actually no mention from the Trump campaign about her sex. The only messaging point that Trump had during his campaign was Kamala is for they, them, Trump is for you. That was actually referencing defending women, defending women's spaces, women's sports. So this is what they have to do. They have to rewrite history because they had a failed campaign. They had a failed presidency. They put her as the border czar. She never went to the border. So this is about incompetency. It's not about ideology, or it's not about.
Oh my goodness! We're just going to get some help here for Camryn. Let me come back to Lydia while we get some help for Camryn here. Lydia, the President. We're going to go to a break right here. We'll be right back.